Hi everyone, my name's Justin DeRoy, and you have tuned into another one of my trailer reviews. This one actually is going to be a little bit different because I'm not going to just do a trailer review. I do have one at the end, but first because Comic-Con just happened this weekend. One of my favorite parts of Comic-Con is watching all of the trailers that come out during Comic-Con, and I'm not going to review all of them because there was a ton of them that came out. But I'm going to just kind of go over some highlights of some of the trailers I really enjoyed and stuff like that, and just talk about what I liked about them. And then at the end, I have a trailer review I'm going to do for Future Man. But I'll get into that a little bit later towards the end of this video. But some of the big highlights for some trailers we came out with, obviously two of the big ones. There's new Justice League trailer and Thor Ragnarok. We get our first look at Ready Player One, a movie I've been really interested in. A bunch of TV trailers for stuff coming up for CW. Also, Netflix's The Defenders is coming out. Ooh. Those are just a few of the big highlights. Some of the things that I liked about the Justice League trailer, though, it really doesn't give us a whole lot more than what the first two trailers do. Like, you basically know, like, there's a war coming, a team's being put together, and they're going to fight it out with them. But I like how the beginning of it highlights Wonder Woman, and she was a huge hit in her first, solo film. So I think that was a great move by DC by hitting off this trailer with, the Golden Girl. And then we get some really fun looks with, like, Aquaman and Cyborg. Not as big a presence Batman kind of think. He took a little bit of back seat in this trailer, I think, so you could get more of a highlight of the other characters. My favorite highlight, though, with the Flash is probably the scene where, like, Commissioner Gordon's talking to him, and then he turns around and they're all gone except for Flash, and he's like, "Oh wow, they'll just disappear on you. That's rude." And he just zips out of there himself. Hilarious. Thor Ragnarok trailer, again, not much more information than the first trailer. Like, there's some turmoil with Kate Blanchett's character. I'm forgetting her name, but she's supposed to be the goddess of the underworld. But there's something going on with that, and there's this end of days coming, Ragnarok. The big takeaway is definitely the banter you get between Thor and Hulk or Bruce Banner. Really, like, all of the scenes with them. First, you get him and Bruce Banner and him telling about, like, what's going on in the fight, and him, like, lying about, like, how he easily beat him in their fight, which the clips would suggest otherwise. And then at the end about talking about like, Hulk's like, "I'm like fire," blah blah blah. It's like, well, we're kind of both like, it's like, yeah, but me like raging fire, you like smoldering fire. I love it. Ready Player One. Oh my god, I haven't gotten a chance to finishing this book, but just what I know about it, it's got me excited. It's about this cool interactive VR world, and there's all this awesome 80s nostalgia that you see in the trailer. You see a bunch of, like, that minus, there's something in there with the Iron Giant, but it isn't 80s nostalgia, but still cool nostalgia regardless. But you get, there's some glimpses. You see Freddy Krueger in there. The big one for me was obviously seeing that DeLorean and what looked to be some kind of race scene. This first trailer, though, I think really should be considered nothing more than just a teaser, though, because it would appear really all it's doing is just kind of setting up what this virtual reality world is going to look like. That's the main set piece of this movie is taking place in the virtual reality world called Oasis. But I think future trailers are probably going to get a little bit more into this information of well, the plot's going to, what the plot's going to be, which if you've read or know anything about the book, it's about Oates. Within the virtual reality world, after its creator passes away, he sets up this huge, like, Easter egg hunt to find the clues to basically unlock the keys to his massive, like, multi-billion-dollar fortune. And that's what really the main plot is like all the players within this universe, which basically mostly everyone on Earth at this point is in this video game, are going to be setting out to try and find this fortune. And who wouldn't want to try and find a multi-billion-dollar fortune? Which is what I'm going to be probably looking forward to. And the next trailer, which I'll probably do a review for it. Honestly, the only reason why I didn't do trailer reviews for this one or any of the other ones is because I was just greedy and I couldn't wait to do my reaction for these trailers. So I just decided to kind of clump them all together, into just one big kind of trailer review. There's not much I can really say about the TVE trailers that came out. There's like a ton of them. Like I already said, there was the ones for CW shows, like the superhero ones. They are just kind of getting the hype build up. There's nothing really bad or good I want to say about those. The Defenders one, again, nothing really good or bad. Again, it's just a trailer to get you hyped up, for the new season coming out. I also saw there's new ones for Walking Dead and Westworld. I'll just say Walking Dead didn't really excite me too much because I cheated. I looked ahead in the comic books. I already know it's going to happen. And I kind of see like that they're definitely heading towards like where I'm at in the comic book storyline. It kind of looked like they're teasing towards like what's going to happen towards the end of this Negan war, which I don't think they've actually discussed. That's what they're going to be calling this war, probably because you usually don't name a war while it's going until after it's done. And then the Westworld looks pretty cool. We're gonna get to see like what's going to happen with this world, this Western like world after like all the robots go haywire, and it looks like it's gonna be crazy. Tons of blood and gore. People just getting like hunted down and murdered like dogs, kind of like the way they hunted down and murdered the robots. So anyway, that's my biggest highlights of the Comic-Con trailers. I'm sure there's a bunch I forgot to mention some about, but there's so much to go over. How can I possibly fit into this video or go on forever? But anyway, so I'm going to get into this trailer reaction now of Future Man. I particularly just picked this one out because it seemed like something new and interesting, nothing I really knew a whole lot about. I know that it's sci-fi, I know that it's comedy, I know that it's Josh Hutcherson, if I'm saying that right, Hutcherson, PETA from, Hunger Games, the actor who played him. And Seth Rogen's involved in that, and, I love Seth Rogen's, like, comedy and stuff like that, and just projects he's been doing. Preacher, oh my god, watch Preacher. He's, direct producing that show. And it's amazing, and I'm totally on board with pretty much anything he does nowadays. But that's enough said about that. Let's just get into this trailer reaction, alright?
I think we're going to go with this possum. This possum is looking at me like a dickhead. Hi, I'm Steph. And as you can see, we are hard at work on our new show, Future Man, where Josh Hutcherson plays a time-traveling janitor who is desperately trying to save the future without completely fucking up the past.
Oh.
Look who it is! Mr. Star of the show himself, Josh Hutcherson! What an amazing surprise!
How's that surprise? You told me to just stand here and wait.
No. Shut the fuck up. Action is a big part of Future Man, so in order to make ours as insane as possible, for the first time in television history, we are using real, actual, working laser guns.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No.
That's so dangerous. Why the hell would you do that?
Maybe because the Platinum Age of television, there's 2,000 fucking shows on TV right now, so if we want to, stand out at all, we gotta do something different. And that different thing is functioning laser guns. We gotta take some fucking risks to set ourselves apart.
This feels really unnecessary.
Well, I completely disagree. I actually think it's pretty
What the fuck? I told you!
Oh shit! Oh my god.
Not bad. You're
Oh
right.
shit, that's hilarious, man. See, come on! I dare any of you who watched this trailer to tell me you didn't laugh at least a little bit. That's, oh my god, it's hilarious. The only thing I would say that bugs me a little bit, it's another time travel show. Jesus Christ, we got so many of them right now. Here's another one. I can't say I'm not interested in it because of like some kind of time travel fatigue, but Jesus, we have, let's see, Timeless. Time After Time came out, which is already gone, but don't forget about that. Legend of Tomorrow is all about time travel. Making History, that just came out. Now we got Future Man. People are on a huge time travel craze, but I can't say no to it because it is my favorite sci-fi genre. In fact, I even made a film that is a tribute to the time travel genre. In fact, you should check it out. There is going to be a link for it below. Oh, great segue to that. Yeah, this looks hilarious. The only other thing that upsets me is I have to wait till November. It looks like it's going to be funny though. Time traveling janitor? How could it not be fun to watch? Even if it's a terrible train wreck, I bet there's still going to be stuff that's going to make me laugh. And, you know, who doesn't love laughter? But, you know, that's going to wrap it up for this trailer reaction / review. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this. And share this with all your friends and whatnot. I told you to check out my Time Travel Sucks short film. Again, link below. But yeah, that's all for me. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.